What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? So today on tap for you, I have a live client call setting up here in about 2 minutes actually. So I'm prepping up for that. I'm gonna mount my camera on the tripod and I'll show you the whole thing that we're gonna go through. We're gonna talk terms, intro, what they need, and basically try to close a deal on a call. So you're gonna see a live client call just right now in about 2 minutes. And so I just wanted to preface you for that, let you know what you're gonna see. I'm gonna kind of small chat, then I'm gonna go into our terms, find out what they need, and then see where the call goes and see if we can close it out today or if there's some next steps or whatever might need to happen. But I am going to be able to show you all the audio so you can hear everything. I'll wear a mic so you can hear, the client actually speaking with me. I'm talking with a woman named Sarah, so I'll chat with her. And other than that, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for broke, right? So we're going to go to try to close this deal, get it done, get it wrapped up, like every single deal that we want to go after. And long story short, I will see you guys when I'm basically taking the call. All right, stay tuned. Here we go. Hello, this is Ben.
Hi, Ben. This is Sarah Dorsch from Global. Sorry about that. I'm having to be remote this morning, and my cell phone reception is not always great.
Oh, sure. No worries. No worries. I'm remote, and my dog barks up a storm. So, yeah. All remote issues, right? First world problems.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. So I hope now's still a good time for you and all to kind of just quickly chat about this. So I know I kind of initiated an email over and then you responded. And so I really just basically wanted to kind of, I guess give you a little introduction, about us and what we do and whatnot, if that's all right.
Yep, that would be great. Thank you.
Awesome. So Seattle Search Solutions works on basically a lot of logistics, distribution, light industrial, manufacturing, pretty much general labor positions, as well as some administrative and whatnot. And so that's kind of our wheelhouse, forklift guys, warehouses, whatnot, stuff like that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're talking because I didn't get that takeaway. So, okay.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. So that's kind of our wheelhouse. And so, we've got obviously mostly clients that are all in the Seattle area, SoDo, down to Tacoma, up in Everett. So pretty much the Puget Sound, corridor. But we're capable of working, really wherever, outside of that. But as far as the rest of it goes, basically we're pretty simple. So just kind of, I would be interested in, what your needs are and what the openings are available for you, or, what we can do to augment. Hey, Sarah?
Yes, I'm so sorry. I've got projects going on at my house, and so my apologies for that.
No worries. No worries at all.
I'm really not like this.
I believe
My
you.
apologies.
I believe you. No worries at all. No, not at all. So, yeah.
Okay, so logistics in the local market, that's where you guys focus.
Correct.
Do you guys actually have an office here, or you just kind of recruit from a remote location kind of thing?
We have an office in downtown Bellevue.
Okay. So keep going on where you left me.
Sure. So basically, we kind of left off at, what we do, what we handle, the types of roles that we fill and whatnot. And then basically, I was curious on your end, a little bit about, the company and more so about what the needs may or may not be and positions to be filled and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think one of the things that stood out to me as I got your notice are a couple things. First of all, that you say you focus on logistics. So I'll be honest, what I first thought of was, do you have any people that focus on the international piece of it? Or it sounds like it's more primarily the labor side of it and warehousing, that piece of it. Is that accurate now for me, just to clarify?
Correct. It would be the latter, yeah. The labor,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. And then you indicate that you do actual direct recruiting for roles, and then you have a 10% markup for those positions that you fill. But you also do kind of temp to hire work as well. Is that recruiting, or is it all just more placement?
It's recruiting as well as placement. So we offer two avenues. So basically, we can do direct hire, and we do that all at a 10% fee on gross annual earnings, and then we offer a 60-day guarantee. And then we also can do contract, and that can be established on, various terms. So, if you were wanting a contractor for, we really wouldn't work on anything below maybe, if it were contract to hire, we'd prefer to, bring people on and do them like 4, 6, and beyond months.
You're not doing temp labor,
right? We don't focus on temp labor at all.
Okay. All right. So what I think I'd like to do is I have a director that handles our warehouse and distribution operation. I'll be honest with you, we use a lot of temp labor.
Okay.
But we do have positions that are ones that we know we need to fill on a more permanent. We're challenged to do that, find the time to recruit on our own for that.
Sure.
So in some specific roles, it sounds like there may be some synergies there where we may be able to utilize or better understand opportunities through you.
Sure.
So I would like to have a discussion with him. His name is Brian Rossany.
Okay.
And then I will provide an introduction if that's okay.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. So just to elaborate a little bit on the direct hire side with logistics, we work with warehouses in Tukwila, Soto, and whatnot, places like that. And essentially we provide, anything from like a warehouse delivery driver to, a forklift guy, or just a, picker and packer, whatever that might be. And so we can find those guys, and we can do them on contract, and we can definitely do them on, full-time direct hire basis. We just don't do like, the week-to-week type of deal. We really focus on finding the quality and, bringing the people on that are going to eventually want to stay with your company type of thing. So, yeah, there could be a crossover there, and hopefully there is. And that would be great. So, yeah, overall, those are our terms. We have 10% for that. And then anything contract, we would kind of just discuss bill rate and stuff later on.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense to me.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, good. Well, let me do a follow-up with Brian directly, and then I'll provide an introduction through email, and then you guys can follow up from there.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, that sounds great. Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks for your patience with me this
Of
morning.
course. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Thanks for chatting.
All right. Thanks.
All
Have a
right.
good day.
Take care. You too.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thanks. Bye.
All right, cool. So that was basically a call with a logistics client. They do pretty heavy international logistics, but in Seattle, on the port side, land side, they have a lot of operations with warehousing and transportation. Basically, when you see big containers come in, they offload and unload that kind of stuff, and put it in warehouse, put it on trucks, and send it across America, right? So she is the HR person, and she's the person who sets up everything, and she's now going to warm intro me to a director, a person who is probably much closer to the actual hiring and decision making, right? So as I've talked about before, sometimes these things take on a life of their own, and you have to go through a little bit of a maze, right? Like, she's not the one who'll pull the trigger, the director probably is. So what's going to happen is she'll warm intro me on an email to the director, and I'll go over probably the same things with the director, terms, exactly what he needs, and then end up closing him, with our agreement, because she did say that they do need contractors and that they do need direct hire as well. What she meant by temp is like week to week to week. And we don't really mess with that. I don't mess with like, hiring someone for a week, setting them up, onboarding them, getting them out there, watching them leave in 2 days, replacing them. It's just a mess. Like I do not deal with that. So I do contract work that's like 4 months minimum plus. And I mark that up and make some good money on that. And I do direct hire, of course. And those are the two biggest money makers. Obviously, in one of my videos, I said, don't mess with contract until you're 6 months in because it's really complicated. But long story short, that was a really successful call. I'm going to get an intro to a director here probably today. We'll get the ball rolling. She knows exactly what we do. She really liked that I mentioned we have, forklift drivers, regular old warehouse drivers, logistics people, all that kind of stuff. So I count this all as a big win-win. That was a live client call. Went through most of this right here. However, it wasn't a finalization because we have to talk to one more person. And so we're going to go do that as soon as we get the warm intro. And then we'll be rolling with this client. And so that's that, guys.